How's it going, everybody? Thank you for watching another video, and happy 4th of July. And what a perfect topic to talk about on the birth date of our independence, the right to bear arms and protect yourself with a firearm outside of your house. Now, just in case if you haven't heard, the Supreme Court a few weeks ago have ruled that everybody, no matter where you are in the United States, you are guaranteed the right to defend yourself with a firearm outside of your house. Now, if you're going to be doing this, you need at the very base, at the very core of your system, a good reinforced gun belt to help support the weight that you're going to be carrying. And that's what we're going to have a look at today. The reinforced gun belts from Core Essentials. Alright, just a couple of things I want to point out before having a look at these awesome gun belts. And the first one is, over the past couple of years during COVID and even now with this new Supreme Court decision, I'm sure there's going to be even more new gun owners. So if you've never handled a gun, a firearm, go take a gun safety class. We want to make sure that we're all being responsible gun owners. And I know there's a lot of people that think, oh, I grew up around guns and blah, 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 blah. Go take the firearms gun safety class. And here's a quick test. If you think this is the best way to shoot a firearm, you need to go take the safety class. And the second thing I want to point out is go take a CCW class. Now, I know a lot of states like here in Nevada, if you want to do CCW, you have to take a class to get the permit. And this class is so important. They're going to make sure that you're right in the head to carry concealed. And the main point they're going to drive home is, yeah, they're going to touch on the gun safety stuff. That's really important. But they're going to present to you questions like, is it really worth taking someone's life when you can just give them your wallet with a bunch of plastic credit cards and $60 worth of cash? Is it worth having that psychological damage, facing that person's family in court, the financial drain it's going to take to hire an attorney, your work life, your family life, all of that you got to consider when you could have just given them that wallet. Now, there is no right and wrong answer to this. It's just what you believe that you can take on. But those are the types of things that you're going to learn in that CCW class. All right, the first question you might ask yourself is, do I really need a reinforced gun belt? And the short answer is yes. Normal leather belts, nylon belts, ballistic belts, if they don't have a core in it, it's not going to give you the support you need to carry that weight around your waist. Just for example, here is the Taurus GX4 that I'm still doing testing on, and I absolutely love this firearm. This is fully loaded with 11 rounds. Okay, that comes in at 1 pound 8 ounces, and I also have the extended 13 round magazine that I carry with it. So altogether coming in at 1 pound 14.8 ounces. All right, so just under 2 pounds. And you might be thinking, well, that doesn't weigh that much. And you're right. Micro compact pistols are awesome. They give you a lot of round capacity in a very small amount of space. So just to put it into perspective though, so here's one bottle of water. That's 16 ounces. And here is a second one. So that weighs just over 2 pounds. So roughly, depending on your setup, you're going to be carrying around 2 bottles of water if you have a micro subcompact pistol. Now, if you're old school and you love to carry compact pistols like the Glock 19, for me, it was my CZ-P10C. This is fully loaded. So this is how much this weighs with the holster. All right, that's coming in at 2 pounds, 3.6 ounces. And I also carried a fully loaded magazine with the extension. So grand total coming in 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Now, as we've seen, 2 bottled waters, 16 ounces, is just over 2 pounds. So if you're going to carry a compact pistol fully loaded with an additional magazine, it's actually closer to 3. All right, what physically happens to a normal leather belt when you use it to carry heavy weight like a firearm? Well, the first thing is it's going to stretch out this way, and you're going to try to tighten it down, but it's just going to keep stretching out this way. So just for example, here's your belt. All right, there's your hook. You're going to hook it into a hole. You're going to put it in this way. As you're getting up and sitting down and your stomach is pushing out and the gun is pulling on it, it's going to stretch this way. That hole is just going to keep stretching out. So you're going to try to tighten it down, and you're going to keep opening these holes wider and wider and wider. So it's just going to keep pushing out this way and this way and this way. And there is not anything you can do to get that to be tight and close to your body. It's just going to flop around that way. So the first thing is your leather belt is just going to keep stretching out this way. And as your belt keeps stretching out this way and you try to tighten it down, which is just not going to work, here's what it's going to look like. It's going to flop around this way, right? You're going to try to tighten it up, and it's just going to flop this way. Now, the other thing that's going to happen is because there's no support inside here, not only are you going to be flopping around this way, but your belt is going to start to cave in this way. And that's going to lead to a lot of sloppiness and a lot of floppiness. So not only are you going to have this action moving around, but your belt is going to fold in that way. And that's why you need a reinforced gun belt. All right, the way that Core Essentials addresses the problem of the belt widening is they use a ratcheting system sewn into the inside of the belt. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, there is a look at the ratcheting system, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. But this is about 10 inches long. Each one of these is a 1/4 of an inch adjustment, so you can really dial it in. Let me show you how this fits into the buckle. Oh man, have a look at that sweet looking buckle. They got all different types of buckles. Now, the width size that we're working with here is the 1.5 inch. They do have 1 3/4 for heavier usage that we're going to be having a look at a little bit later. But really, for EDC, you want to use the 1.5 inch, and it's rated for 8 pounds. The 1 3/4 is rated for 10 pounds of carry, but this is going to be the best comfort for everyday carry. Now, on the bottom of their buckles, they have a little latch down here. This is how you're going to release it from the ratchet system. And how this works is, after you've sized your belt, you're going to feed it into the opening right here. And you just feed it through, and you're going to hear it starting to click. Okay, here's what it looks like. Turn this around for you here. So here is the ratcheting system on the inside. All right, so depending on how you want to adjust it, you slide it to tighten it, and it doesn't come out. It can only go forward. And then to release it, this lever, you're going to push it forward, and then it slides out the other way. So very secure system. This is going to enable you to keep your firearm tighter, closer to your body, so that it's more secure. So the ratcheting system solves the problem of the belt stretching and opening this way. Now, in order to stop the belt from folding or rolling over, what they've done is in between the nylon outer, and they're calling this a super fiber inside here. This core is made of a polyurethane nylon, and they say it's stronger than steel, definitely 2 times stiffer than leather, and it is not going anywhere. Look at the stitching on here. So nice. Beautiful camo pattern too. Okay, there's a look at the finish on that side. I'll give you a look at the super fiber on this side. Stitching is just well done, well executed. That's not going to roll over in you. And again, the 1.5 inch width can hold up to 8 pounds, and the 1 3/4 can hold up to 10 pounds. But that's how they solve that problem. Well, alright guys, that's been your close-up look at Core Essentials reinforced gun belts. And remember, they got different colors for all their nylon belts. 1.5 inch, 1 3/4, all types of really cool belt buckles. They got some that are better for appendix carry, like the X7 or the X9. But go check out their website. They got regular leather belts. They've got reinforced belts for leather, sunglasses. Go check them out. All kind of great gentleman accessories. Well, all right, guys. Have a happy 4th of July. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.